It's so hot. The very last month of dust is at least almost ending, even if that does mean that some of the weirdness of glow season is about to come upon us. But hopefully, at least with this heat breaking, we might be able to figure out some more really interesting things we possibly could do beyond the boundary of our colony walls. Or, maybe we'll chicken out and actually stay inside so that we can finish up a really fascinating biology research and possibly unlock that perk. But let's see what Tangent has to say first. So welcome back to Vertumna, everyone, and the first of Solsiria's lives, as we're still growing up, getting ready to be a teenager, and actually getting to the point where we're not really trusting the adults in the colony with quite as much naivete as we did in the past. Especially because actually going out with Dice the last few days, it's been amazing. I don't think he's going to react to all the adventuring we've been doing. Yeah, he's just playing his game on his holopalm. He probably needs to rest in between his own expeditions outside the walls so that he doesn't get caught by the people who are trying to prevent him from going out. But, Tangent, how are you doing? You tell Tangent you know where Dice has been going. You tell her he's been seeking out to explore the jungle. Not far away, but outside the walls. Tang looks concerned. Really? She says, wringing her hands. Is it safe? Probably not, or I'll keep him safe. I'll keep him safe. Aww! She eyes you skeptically. Full offensive, Solsiria, but you're just a kid, she replies. However, I suppose it's good to know he's not alone out there. Oh, cool! So we built up a... Wow, she actually likes us more than her brother. And likes us. We'll get there eventually. I just need to find like more medical roots or something to give him. Or maybe Dice and I will actually be hanging out here on the walls. Because we are going to be learning another friendship. Or like learning another friendship, oh my gosh. We are going to be becoming better friends with him every time we just sit up here in the quiet. It takes away all of our stress, and we even get to forget some like older memories that aren't really serving us anymore. Oh, what's going on? You run into Cal and an enemy on the hill behind the garrison, at a small construction site. They seem to be throwing logs. There are a bunch of them lying at the bottom of the hill. It's a gamer toss, an enemy shouts to you, then grunts with the effort of lifting a 6-meter-long mush tree pole. Pardon? Alright, the mush trees must be a lot lighter because they're made of, I assume, some sort of fungus than actual lumber is. She throws it like a javelin down the hill and sprints after it. My best record, she shouts, and ties a piece of caution tape to the end of the pole. Your turn next, Cal says, pointing to a neatly stacked pile of construction poles beside you. From the looks of the nearby construction, they're probably destined to be a new lookout tower one day. Is the big hole in the wall like a new lookout tower being built, or is that something bad that happened from last glow season? So choose an average one. Choose a thick, heavier one. Can I just watch instead? Maybe we shouldn't. Well, I mean, we're not the worst at being able to go ahead and have toughness. I don't think we have the best, though. Watch, maybe we shouldn't. Let's choose an average one this time. Solsiria has made a fine pole selection. Cal narrates in a haughty voice, and has lifted it onto her shoulder. Next, she will approach the sprinting line and begin her run, tossing the caber before she reaches the throwing line. Lift, run, throw. Oh my gosh, it's a toughness challenge. 5 kudos if total equals goal. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. So, oh my gosh, look at all the hot eyes. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's do a distraction. And then let's go ahead. Oh wait. I don't want the hot eyes down. Okay, let's actually swap distraction out with Dice's secret, because that's going to give us 13. And then we have an extra Xeno egg. Huh, but that changes the sweet. And then, oh, we have a lot of mush logs. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna add like the mush logs to get a few more points. Because we only have like 2 more rounds left and I really want to get a lot. All right, let's see. So let's actually do these 2. Sets neighbors to, let's see. And then harvesting mushwood +1 for each gem on the other cards, and an extra card when drawn. All right, let's do this. Okay, so that's 15. All right, and now we just need to go ahead. Cal's pet socks is giving us such a huge boost. It's freaking adorable. All right, so let's go ahead and put those two down. And then we're gonna have to break the... No, we're not gonna have to break that. We're gonna swap those cards. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put all those down. Yes, we hit a super goal! Maybe we could have actually picked up the heavier mush log. Boom, victorious. With 2 stars that time. The pole sails down the hill past all the other poles, coming to a rest sticking out of the ground. Wow, you beat my best distance, Anemone says when she jogs back up. Players can't beat each other in mushwood toss, Cal corrects her. They can only beat their own high scores. That's very much this kind of colony, isn't it? It's kind of cute. But you two get no 3 bonus, but you get 2, no 3 bonus points if it sticks out of the ground like that. You play for the rest of the afternoon, adding rules and variations as you go. You don't stop until the entire stack of poles are in a jumble at the bottom of the hill, and decorated festively with caution tape. It's a wonder you got away with this. Aww. So we actually, I guess Dice must have been like watching from above, is my guess. And do I want to forget? I don't know. The sharing is caring. I mean, that's from Tammy. And it is a gemstone card, and it has helped us out quite a bit. Under the Hot Sun has actually helped too. So we're going to go ahead and, for the first time ever, keep these cards. Wow. I kind of didn't expect to do that. It's wet season. I forgot about wet season for some reason. Huh. Well, is there anything to collect? Oh, there is! What the heck is this? A blue bobber fruit? Excuse me? Huh. Do we have any friends who we don't know their favorite thing yet? We know Mars likes crystals, Dias likes the medical roots, Anemone likes the xeno eggs, and so does Cal. So... Oh, here! Excuse me? I could have been swapping these out the whole time? +5 animals, +1 to all flushes from the animal book, +5 biology. Why have I not been using that? Oh my gosh, I really should have been doing that. Does that mean I could have been gaining +5 biology every time, or does that fall apart? Because... the regrets. The deep and profound regrets. Meanwhile, Bobber Fruit, +1 to a card, and change its sweet to, but which card? Like, what? Oh wait, yeah, that's right, because it's a collectible. So it can also change the type of card to the mental, and it can also give us an extra. Well, that's a little different. Mars? Okay, yeah, Mars is doing fine. She's just taking selfies. We've seen a lot of this with everyone else, so just a quick recap. And then Tang is making a breakthrough. Anemone scowls as she watches the rain come down. I'm gonna do it, she mutters. I don't care if my hair looks like a puffball afterwards. If that's what's gonna happen, that's what's gonna happen. Oh, that's so cute. Cal, how are you today? Cal is sitting on the garden fence, his feet tucked into the slabs, tapping away at his hollow screen. School's way more interesting when you can actually see how it matters, he says. Your mom says I can do more important stuff on the farm if I learn about crop rotation and stuff. He frowns at his hollow screen. There's more math than I thought there'd be. Alright, that's really sweet. Let's give him a xeno egg. There we go. Just because I am trying to cultivate a good friendship with Cal. And Anemone also likes the xeno eggs. I feel like we should try to become slightly better friends with her. I have 1 xeno egg left. Let's hold on to it just for the minute because I don't know if we're going to be able to gather any more in wet season. Mom? Don't you have something you should be doing right now, Solsaria? Okay. Dad? He's playing cards. Okay, yeah, he's playing cards again. Alright, so here's my line of thought. I think we should go ahead and we should actually work a little bit. Oh, so we get 70 biology because we're holding on to that book. That might actually count for like some of the special events we could run across. But I think we've been sneaking away a lot, and our parents are gonna start to notice, and we're so close to unlocking something special. So let's actually come in. Oh, I forgot we could relax in the park here. That's really cute. And we're gonna do some more research to the Xenobotany, getting a little bit more biology, building our friendship with Cal, getting some kudos, less stress, organizing. Wait a second. How many kudos? We have 28 kudos, right? Can I do anything interesting right now with them? +5 persuasion. The doll and the, like, +1 to all. Okay. So it's good to know that there are collectibles and gear we can buy in there with our kudos. But for now, let's research Xenobotany. Hey! We brought the harvesting mushroom samples! Oh, wow. You know, maybe it's sending us down a dangerous path, but it really feels like we're being rewarded left, right, and center for, you know, breaking the rules and sneaking out. You bring your mushwood samples into the lab. You're going to study these and revolutionize the use of mushwood lumber. Maybe. All right, let's study this mushwood. So we lost the card, but I think it's good. You examine the mushwood under a microscope and take notes on its cellular structure. Part of the reason it needs to be harvested in wet is because the cells get so saturated that they... Oh, I see. Part of the reason the mushwood needs to be harvested in the wet season is because the cells get so saturated that they lose structural integrity and turn into, well, mush during glow. So the fungus for the mushwood trees that we're using will actually kind of fall apart on itself, and it will turn into just a bunch of literal mush. And we're using that lumber, the mushwood lumber, to build a ton of important things. I wonder if it needs to be specially treated or something, so that way it doesn't just like have all of our buildings fall apart when some of the mushwood built places get a little bit of water. Interesting. Studying the exact process by which the cells take in water leads to a breakthrough. It might be possible to hack the process and stop the mushwood trees from taking on too much water during wet. If they don't take on as much water, they won't take as long to dry. You should be able to develop a spray that loggers can apply to the fruiting body of the mushwood, the part that sticks out above the ground, to close its pores. Reducing negative pressure in the body should stop it from pulling so much water from the mycelial network underground. This is what happens when you let your kids like really focus on one subject, I think. This is great. Logging will be much more efficient now. I hope that helps. And hey, plus, wait a second. Are we responsible for colony defense? I feel a very long and awkward pause as I reconsider the fact that just maybe our combat and toughness or bravery could use a little bit of buffing up, because if, I mean, I guess that makes sense. We're gonna grow up here, and it makes sense if, you know, part of growing up and being a member of the colony means that our actions have consequences on the colony. But still, I didn't expect that. I feel like I definitely should be doing more work now. Oh geez, I forgot we also had to do this. Okay, let's see. Tammy's care. So goal is 20. Researching xenobiology. Okay, so let's see. And then that card gets 1. I didn't realize we would only get 1 chance at that. So we got a lot of biology then. Kudos, a little bit of stress, some organizing. Am I close enough yet? I think we're close enough, maybe? Did we pass the... Yes, the biology perk! More collectibles? Collectibles respawn faster and more slots are filled. Whoa! I wasn't expecting that to be our bonus. Okay, so actually perception and the biology pieces go really well together. And what was our first perk with biology? Let's see. That was unlocking a new area with geophonics, that's right. And then now we're gonna have more collectibles. So more collectibles respond faster and more slots are filled. That's so interesting. I wonder what we should be working on next. Animals? Reasoning? Bravery? Huh. I mean, a little bit more. Wait a second. Do we have the 80 biology to be able to talk to Cal yet? We don't, but we're getting closer and closer to being able to talk to him about the radioactive, like, plant. Okay, I think because we're making such big breakthroughs and having such a good time, we might go ahead and just research the biology again. Because it's wet season, I wonder if Solceria just isn't as inclined to go ahead and go out and explore right now. And especially if we're having so much fun in the greenhouses, I could totally see how Solceria would just love sitting in there, listening to the rain patter down and being able to organize all sorts of interesting research data. It'd be such a calming place to be. The sound of the rain on the glass rooftop, all the plants warm and probably very fragrant around us. Yeah, let's research a little more. Your parents and the other colonists who were born on Earth didn't really expect to find identifiable mushrooms, plants, and animals on Vertumna. They were expecting something a little more alien. Crystal or light-based organisms, for example, relying on entirely different chemical processes than the carbon-based life forms of Earth. Not like anyone's complaining, though a breathable atmosphere is pretty great. What did they think we were actually getting into? Huh. Alright, so let's see. I only need 18 on these? You don't get 3 third stage challenge. I guess this is just our work, so it's not like we're getting like a huge bonus. Oh boy, we just barely made it to 18 with that. Maybe I do need to go ahead and work a little harder. But we got 3 more biology. Mid-wet is upon us. Now it's our late wet. Oh, come on. I feel like we're so tantalizingly close. How much more do we need? Just 2 more! Just 2 more, guys! Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and do it. Anybody have anything new to say? Nope? Okay. And I mean, we could sneak out. It would be good to do that during wet season, but maybe sneaking out after we, like, have a breakthrough in biology would actually be an even better process. You had a project going in the greenhouse lab for a few years now. Years? Oh my gosh. Splicing the genomes of plants from both Earth and Vertumna, trying to come up with a way to make Earth plants more likely to take root and flourish in the nitrogen-weak Vertumnian soil. I kind of love that even though we're so young, so many of us are already becoming extremely specialized. We often give our youth on Earth a very generalized education, and no doubt that's so essential. It's like being grateful for having all sorts of extracurriculars or those, gosh, the electives in college. Some of the things that changed my life the most were those electives that I had to sign up for. So I've never regretted them. But there always has been a part of me that wonders, what would it be like to have been put on a path that felt right for me? Almost from the very beginning. How much deeper would my knowledge about the things I love be if I hadn't split it across flunking out of Spanish a couple times? Alright. Gene tech has always been a part of your life. Everyone you know has some sort of genetic enhancement, and some have had large-scale gene editing later in life, like Tangent's transition. You know it's possible, but your knowledge of Vertumnian genomes isn't as complete as the human genome. Aren't we 12? The trick is finding exactly the right Vertumnian genes to splice into the exactly right Earth plant. So, can you do it? Will today be the day you make that breakthrough? 3 rounds. Okay, let's see. Alright, let me think about this. We could go in strong. For each gem on card, that's for Mushwood. That would give us 11. Let's try. Oh boy. Okay, so harvesting Mushwood again. We would get at least 1 gem on the card. We could do Cal Strength? Maybe? And it's not like, well, 1, 2, 3. So like, what if we did that and harvesting Mushwood again? Oh boy. Oh no. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this. Oh no. Okay. Telling a violent tell. +1 to card, unchangeable, +1 to social card. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have 5 slots. Okay, So. I wonder if it's better to do this? No, because I think no matter how we lay it out, that's 9. Yeah, I think it would definitely be better to go ahead and do it how we had it. Maybe? Okay, well, I think we just end up with 9 no matter what I try to do. Oh, wait, no. Okay, that's right. All right. We've got this, friends. Okay, so +1, +1, +1. Well, again, we still end up with 9. All right, and then +1 to a card. Change the suite to strength. Or yeah, does this give us more? Nope, we're just stuck at 9. All right, so let's do unchangeable, violent tail. Can I push through? We've been mostly no skill changes. Dang it! Oh, what more did we need? Also, why does the defeated sign look so dangerous? You run simulation after simulation. It's not Congruence's fault. There's no combination of genes that seems to be able to overcome the soil deficiency, but you become frustrated with her anyway. You need to take a break from this project for a while. Maybe when you come back with a clear head, things will fall into place. Yeah, the first month we didn't work very well. We got 2 biology at least. Oh. And you know? Whoa. Okay. Age 12. We're about to turn 13. Our mom has just vanished. I have goosebumps all over me. I don't think I want to go ahead and try to explore right now. I don't even know if that would be possible, but I guess we're gonna need to figure out what to do to go ahead and try to get through all of glow season, aren't we? Alright, guys. Well, we didn't manage to make it on the biology improvements we were after, but we did at least get to 80, so it's kind of ironic, but next time we see Cal, I suppose we'll be able to go ahead and talk to him about radioactive plants. And maybe that will even give us some answers to whatever the heck goes on during this season. So, if you guys could, do please leave a like for glowing mushrooms, radioactive things. I'm sure all of us actually are quite fascinated by that. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more of science experiments, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, stay curious.